Welcome to Ain't Scared Garage. I really am going to black out this daggone hood today. That's why this thing's up. Needs shade. Can't paint it in the sun. Stand by. I'm hoping it's not too dark under this thing here. But I got to have it up, because if I don't have it up, this gets too hot. If it's too hot, you can't paint it. You can, but it's not really a good idea. So let's see how we do. First thing we got to do is got to clean this mess. It's clean, but I want to take the prep spray here. Okay, and this is good stuff here. This is for cleaning before you go painting and all. And clean it with the prep spray. Let me get a cleaner rag than this. Now you gotta be careful with this stuff. On paint like this, stock paint shouldn't be too bad. But this stuff will melt plastic. It absolutely will. No question about it. You spray it on here or you spray it on here. Then you want to wipe it right off. Just like this here. And you want to do this before you sand. You think that maybe sanding off will sand everything clear and get all the wax and grease off? Well, it actually will take the wax and grease and sand it into the paint. You don't want it in the paint. So we're going to use this before we even sand. And you can use wax and grease remover if you like. Anything you like. I just always use this prep spray because I know it's heavy duty stuff and it really works. At that point, I got nothing on here. There's no wax, no grease, no anything. All right, because this is just the only section I'm doing. All right, I'm not going to leave it set on this paint. If I leave that set on that paint, it'll melt that paint. Give it long enough. Okay, I got my DA here. Yeah, there's nothing DA about it. It's a Black & Decker vibrating sander. Paul has a DA, a dual action sander, but I didn't feel like headed out there to go get it. 80 grit. I'm gonna cut it down first, and then we'll take it and make it better. Let me put this on here. So use what you got. I got this sander, and it'll work fine. All right, got this all clean, so I won't be sanding any wax and grease into it. All right, let's hit it. Here we go. That's it. Okay, no turning back now. All right, the reason I want to use 80 grit is because there's spots like this here are big scratches in this hood. I'm gonna get rid of them. May have to prime it and then sand it, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna change this paper up. If you saw me working on this right here, because there was a lot of rust there and I had to come all the way back so I got past the rust. Let me put a new sheet on here because you don't want it to get to marring your paint. There, all right. Back to it. The edge of the hood's got a nasty ridge on it. So let me open the hood. You should have a tack cloth, but I don't. Or if I wasn't so lazy, I'd go get my air blower. So I have air. But nevertheless, I've told you before, I'm going to tell you again. What I show you is not necessarily always the right way to do things. I guarantee you there's people who are going to say, boy, this guy's an idiot. And yeah, I probably am. But I'm just showing you the way I do things. Okay? It looks like heck right now. I'm going to put some 320 on it, and then we're going to sand it down some more. We're going to hit it with some primer. And then we're going to hit it with the black. And it's a quick, cheap redneck paint job. It's just the hood. We're going to paint the whole truck before it's all over with, so whatever. I just want to see what it looks like. I think I'm gonna be sorry I got into this. There is one thing I hate more than sanding. Hand sanding. If you're enjoying watching me work like an idiot here, do me a favor. Torque that like button. I definitely appreciate it, and it'll get YouTube to show the channel to more people. And like I say, it'd be a favor to me. Thanks. So, when you start doing this block sanding, you're going to sand in 2 directions. They like to call it the X pattern. That's basically what you're doing. I got so much of a mess here from this vibrating sander. I probably should have just started out hand sanding, and maybe not even used it at all. I think it's probably something that you want to use on wood. Maybe not a car finish. I should have got Paul's DA. Got some very rough spots here and I'm trying to get out. They will show through the paint, absolutely. Now mind you, I am going to put primer on it, which will cover up some of it. I ain't going to cover up a good bit of it, but some of these deeper ones, I got to get rid of them. Yep. Really got to get rid of them. Well, that was bare. What I had here was that I sanded a little bit. I thought I was good, and I went with the 320. And then I found that the clear coat was just marring, and I had to get all the clear coat off. So, got all the clear coat off now, most of it anyway. Now I'm going to go back over it with the prep spray and get it all cleaned up. I have detailing tape, but God only knows where it is. So, hell with it. Just mask it up. All right. There. I gotta find some masking paper. $3 for newspaper. I believe I can buy professional masking paper cheaper than that. And all this news that in here, if that's what they're selling it for, well, guess what? I can get it for free online. Oh well. Hey, the only thing worth reading on the newspaper right there, the funnies. That's about it. I might even save them and look at them later. Yeah, I think I will. The rest of it is this politician lied about that, and then the other politician said he's gonna fix him because he's a good politician and he don't do nothing wrong the whole time. He's the biggest scumbag as the other scumbag, and they're all scumbags. So who cares? The whole time, every one of them want to do one thing, that's it. Get their fingers in your pocket. So again, who cares? And for $3, you used to get a decent newspaper. Ain't nothing in this one. I'm already down to the ads. Oh no, I'm down to the parade. Who cares? Well, I guess it's all about television, stuff like that. I hope y'all have learned it. You get better stuff on YouTube than TV any day. I know I have. I love watching YouTube. I'll do it. I got a couple things. I got a regular primer. I got the self-etching primer. I'm gonna hit these metal spots with the self-etching, and we'll prime the rest with just regular primer. Bare metal here. Self-etching primer helps the paint stick, or primer, other primers stick to metal. That's why you want to use that on any bare metal. The fan pattern on one of these things is terrible. One of these days I'm going to get my gun, put it together and figure out how to work it. right, I'm gonna let that dry and we'll do a light sanding with 320. And hopefully I'll get a decent finish. Well, here goes. We're gonna put this on here. It's probably gonna be the worst blackout job you ever did see. Did not turn out well. Let it dry up. See what it looks like. I think it's gonna be a mess. Yeah, it do. All right. Get this paper off of here. All right, let's see what it looks like after it's clean. I don't have much faith. Well, I have to say that looks like a professional job. That could have come out of Chip Foose's shop. I hope you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, because it looked like a redneck painted it with rattle cans in his driveway. Well, okay. What I probably could have done was not use gray primer. I'm just so used to using gray primer because Ford uses gray primer. Since this was going to be black anyway, I should have just did it in black primer in the first place. It wouldn't have helped the way the primer laid down, because the primer just, rattle can primer was a real bear. But, oh well. But anyway, I got a chance to see what the truck looks like with the black hood before we actually do a real paint job on it. And I kind of like it. We'll leave it on here for a while and we'll see just what we think. And maybe this will be permanent. Where I got rid of this rust here, I'm gonna put a little clear coat on there to try to keep it from rusting back again. And other than that, see ya.